Hey, I'm Mari. Welcome to a new sewing tutorial for this bias slip skirt with elastic waistband. It is a very easy project to make and looks stunning. I will walk you through every step from making the pattern to sewing the skirt. This is a must-have piece for your wardrobe and you'll sew it in no time. So let's get started. Let's start with the pattern. This line here is 1/4 of your waist circumference plus 3 centimeters. These 3 centimeters depends on your hip size. If you have bigger hips, you may add a few centimeters. From this point to this point here, it's your desired length of the skirt. Mine was 100 centimeters. From this point here to this point here is 22.5 centimeters. This line represents 1/4 of your hip circumference plus 1 centimeter. Now draw the bottom line of the skirt. I added a little bit of flare by adding to the hip line an extra 10 or 12 centimeters. Now unite your points with making a slight curved line here. And all the way to the bottom. Now raise this point here with 1.3 centimeter because we have to have a 90-degree angle here. And slightly curve the bottom line. Also at your waistline, drop this point with 1 centimeter to form a 90-degree angle and unite the lines and slightly curve the line. This line here is to be placed on folded fabric. Also do not forget to add a seam allowance 1 centimeter, but only to the 3 lines of your pattern, not to the folded line. Now let's talk how to place your pattern on bias grain. You'll need 1.5 meters of fabric to make this skirt. This square is my fabric. Bring this point here to this point here and you will have the fabric folded on bias. The bias is a grain that is folded on 45-degree angle. And it should look like so, your pattern placed on the folded line of the fabric. Here we have the 45-degree angle and the pattern should be placed like so. To make this skirt I have used a stretch satin fabric and you will need also some narrow elastic for your waistband. We will stitch the side seams of the skirt with a French seam, so no surgery is needed. Start by placing your panels of your skirt with the wrong sides facing each other. This means that the right side of the skirt is facing you. Pin the side seams together. Now that you have pinned your side seams, stitch all the side seams with a 0.5 cm seam allowance. Now we will trim half of the seam allowance. Turn the skirt on the wrong side and press the seams, enclosing the first seam. Here is the first seam that we have made on the right side of the skirt. Now we are on the wrong side of the skirt and we are pinning with 0.5 cm seam allowance, enclosing the first seam. You can use your finger to fill the first seam and pin in the right place. Pin all the way down to the bottom of the skirt and repeat on the other side. Now stitch with 0.5 cm seam allowance. Press the seam to the back panel of the skirt. Now let's make the elastic waistband. Take your elastic minus 3 cm wide and the length is my waist circumference. Overlap the two ends of the elastic and make a stitch. Let's mark 4 points on the elastic to equally attach it to the skirt. Fold the elastic like so and mark this end here. Next, bring this end with the stitched end and mark on these ends of the elastic. Mark also on the skirt the middle of the waistline by bringing the two side seams together and marking the middle. With the skirt on the right side, pin the elastic, matching your marks on the elastic with the marks on the skirt. You may have to pull a little bit the elastic to fit the waistband of the skirt. While sewing, pull the elastic to fit the waistband of the skirt. Now let's make a top stitch of the elastic. Your seam allowance should be towards the skirt. Start stitching, pulling the elastic as you stitch. So now to show the elastic on the right side, fold it like so and make a few stitches here on the seam line. Do the same on the other side. Now let's hem the skirt. We'll be making a baby roll hem. First, start by folding your edge 1 cm and stitch it in place. Next, trim off half of the seam allowance as close as possible to the first stitch. Fold again the bottom edge of the skirt enclosing the first stitch and now sew right on your first stitch. And your skirt is ready. I hope you like this video and the result. If so, please support my channel with a like and subscribe for more sewing videos. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!